Hello, sovereign souls, sovereign beings. Welcome to Celestial Oracle Codes. So I was going to do the Sovereign Stability Index poll and just align us and get us out of here, but I picked up my tarot deck and was called to shuffle the cards, and 3 cards immediately fell out. So the first one is 6 of Earth, or 6 of Pentacles. And the card says, your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship in return for these blessings. Be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. So ultimately, the universe is letting you know that it has rewarded you or awarded you abundantly, and so to show gratitude and to pay it forward, or to show reciprocity in the universe, it would be good to find a way to give back. You can give back in time. It doesn't have to be money. So, but ultimately, you're being called to find a either reputable charity that you resonate with, or find some way to give to the less fortunate if you so feel called to. The next message was, it's time to release the past and move on to something new. So this ending is the first to step on the way to a happier future. And ultimately, right now, the channel message that's coming through is that we're releasing the resentment, we're releasing grief, we're releasing sadness, we're releasing dissatisfaction, we're releasing past heartaches and trauma, and specifically releasing the association of relationships and attachments to people who have caused traumatizing situations or circumstances in our lives, and associating them or projecting them on to others who are new and coming into our lives. Because since we have set up boundaries, and this is for you if you are one of those who have set up those healthy boundaries that are disassociating you with people who would harm you, or who are just lower vibrational or lower caliber in general, and who are deceiving or manipulative or just unworthy in any capacity. Okay, so functionally, you are recalibrating to a resonance of peace, and that's attracting more peaceful, harmonious, mutually beneficial relationships and soul-aligned relationships into your life. And we don't want to be putting up barriers or walls to those new relationships and mutually beneficial relationships and soul-aligned relationships that are coming into our lives now. So that's what this is talking about, and a way to cultivate, or an action to take to step into these new community, this new resonance of community, and this new vibration and frequency of tribe and belonging, is to find like-minded individuals who are kind of on the same spiritual path, or embrace, just like the last card, unity. Okay, and this time of deep spiritual growth, spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Compare traditional methods with new ideas. So find like-minded people who are associated with their highest self, or trying to embody their highest self, or in some way and capacity just trying to do better, or either doing something in service to humanity, or trying to help others, or just trying to fulfill a deeper understanding of themselves. Trying to work through their own trauma is a good thing, and healing, but not somebody who's afraid of their trauma. So you can, anyway, you'll know who you resonate with. Let's not. So let's pick one more to clarify this entire aspect, and that is, a wonderful new opportunity is presenting itself, and it may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. So this is Ace of Fire, which is Ace of Wands, which means that some new blessing is coming into your life. Whether that is a new relationship, which if it is, it's probably something that has to do with either your work or career. So either you're going to meet someone and you're either going to start collaborating with someone, or this can be a new idea or a new opportunity that propels you further when you were blocked maybe in your career. So that's something that's coming through, or in your business. Also, this can also be a sustainable system that comes into your business and makes it so that it is functional and is manageable or auto-manageable, right? And so what used to be really hands-on for you might become self-sufficient and self-managing. And so that's also a representation of the Ace of Wands and of the Ace of Fire. So, but ultimately what I'm feeling into this, when I feel into this, I feel like it's a blessing. I'm actually seeing a house and a car. But I do feel like this is something you've waited on for a while, and it's also something that you've put work into that maybe you started losing either hope. I don't know why hope is coming out, but maybe you started losing hope around it, or you started to lose your faith in the fact that it was going to come to fruition. So this is something that's coming out of the left field, okay? And it is going to be pretty quick and a surprise for you. So let's look into the Sovereign Stability Index to see what will help you better align with whatever this opportunity is that's coming to you, and the greater blessings that are really arriving into your life, and how to keep you in that vibration, stay aligned, get you the integration, get you the actions, and get you the probable outcomes once you take those actions. So let's see here. I'm like, it's so hard to get one. All right, courage compounds and act decisively. So when this opportunity presents itself, it's important for you not to let it pass you by. It's a strong message coming through that you need to be decisive now. You need to take action and act decisively. So don't hesitate. Trust the universe that it's bringing you something that is going to change your life, okay? I can't stress this enough. Trust the universe that it's bringing you something that's going to change your life. Courage compounds. So make sure that you're taking little steps. If you're afraid of taking risks, right? Take calculated risks. Train yourselves. Retrain your central nervous system around risks to take calculated small risks, right? Where it doesn't really matter maybe if it goes left or right, but ultimately you choose one and then you take a calculated risk, and every time you successfully get whatever direction you're trying to go, okay? Hypothetical. But once you get good or get more comfortable with calibrating, navigating, and then assessing which way you want to go, and then directing your energy, acting, and getting those desired results and outcomes, then you will compound the courage that you need to act decisively. And bravery builds identity. So the new identity that you want to form, wrapped around all of the abundance, wrapped around that 10 of Cups outcome and all of those results that we all desire, it truly resides on you acting decisively. Like, it's just about you making this decision. What if I told you it didn't matter if you went left or right? What if I told you that all ways point to success? And so really it's just about you figuring out which way is the best way for you. But ultimately, whatever way you go, you'll be successful. So ultimately, your fear should be diminishing. Fear diminishes because your courage is now compounding and you're going to act decisively. So I love that. And let's get you one more to send you on your way. I'm like, come on. Come on. So maybe it's the one on the top. The one on the top trying to come. So the one on the top says, your body is speaking. Your body is speaking and you should listen. Ultimately, this is one of the greatest ways for you to get in touch with your gut instinct and your intuition. Ultimately, the declaration is physical signals are intuitive. The easiest and best way for you to tap into your intuition is to start listening to your body. Look at the choices that you're making. Look at the situations that you're in. Look at the rooms that you find yourself in and see how your body is reacting. Do you feel at ease? Are your shoulders shrugging or are they relaxed? Are your breaths slow and long or are they short and shallow and weak, you know? Is your heart racing or do you feel relaxed? And ultimately, rest where fatigue persists. So anytime that you feel like your body is overexerted, make sure that you are allowing yourself time to actually rest. Rest is a huge message that is coming through. Allow yourself to sleep. Allow yourself just to be. Ultimately, you will recalibrate and finally feel rejuvenated, and you will make better decisions for yourself and others when you take the time to truly give your body what it needs, which is truly the nurturing rest that it deserves. So restoration fuels clarity. And remember, that is the integral part of this. That's the part that you need to sink into your mindset, is that restoration fuels clarity. So the more rested you are and rested you feel, the more clear you will think and clear you will see, and the more clear your decisions become, and the easier it will be to act decisively and to compound that courage. So after you do all this, your energy will stabilize when your boundaries are honored. So keep honoring your boundaries and keep integrity in mind while you are living your best life and going out being the predominant creator in your life and creating the life you love. As always, I love you unconditionally. And thank you so much for joining me here on Celestial Oracle Codes. I will see you all in my next reading. And until then, stay blessed, stay divine, and stay sovereign.